Hello everyone, and welcome to My Orchids Garden. On this channel, I will share with you practical experiences and simple but effective methods to keep your orchids healthy, helping them grow strong roots, sprout new shoots, and bloom beautifully again. If you love taking care of every single leaf and root in your garden, or if you're struggling to rescue a weak orchid, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and join me on this journey. Together, we'll enjoy the excitement of watching new green growth appear day by day. Today, I'm going to share with you how to make a natural fertilizer especially designed to stimulate orchid root development. It's an incredibly simple yet highly effective method. Many beginners often make mistakes when growing orchids, such as overwatering, which causes root rot, or using a dense growing medium that limits oxygen to the roots. Some apply too much fertilizer, leading to root burn, stunted growth, and slow development. In addition, placing orchids in low light or poorly ventilated areas encourages fungal diseases, making the plants weak and prone to dying. When starting orchid care, the first essential step is to clean the plant thoroughly. Gently remove yellowed leaves, cut off damaged or rotting roots, and discard any decayed potting medium. This process helps prevent the spread of fungal diseases and creates a well-aerated environment for new roots to grow. A clean orchid can absorb nutrients more effectively, recover faster, and quickly produce healthy new shoots. English version 450 characters for weakened orchids. Using natural fertilizer is the most optimal choice. Natural fertilizers release nutrients slowly and sustainably, allowing the plant to absorb them easily without causing shock or root burn like chemical fertilizers. They are also safer, leaving no harmful residues, reducing the risk of fungal diseases, and creating a balanced environment that supports strong roots and long-lasting new growth. Today, we have a special combination of potatoes, rice, and turmeric powder to create a special fertilizer. Potatoes, rice, and turmeric powder, when combined, create a highly effective natural fertilizer for orchids, especially in stimulating strong root development. Potatoes are rich in starch, vitamins, and minerals such as potassium and phosphorus, providing abundant energy for young roots to grow vigorously. Rice, particularly rice water, contains B vitamins and essential amino acids that not only nourish, but also promote cell division, helping roots sprout faster and stronger. Turmeric powder is well known for its natural antibacterial and antifungal properties, protecting orchid roots from rot and fungal attacks. When these three familiar ingredients are combined, they form a fertilizer that is both nutrient-rich and safe, without harming the environment or causing root shock like chemical fertilizers. Regular use helps orchids develop a healthy root system, absorb nutrients efficiently, recover quickly, and produce new green shoots full of vitality. Soak the mixture for 10 minutes. This leaf has been bruised. I use turmeric powder to disinfect and protect the wound on the leaf. Even a small open wound can be a place for bacteria from the environment to enter the plant. After 10 minutes, filter out the residue to get the juice. Dilute this solution with water. Soaking orchids in a fertilizer solution made from potatoes, rice, and turmeric is an essential step to help the plant absorb nutrients quickly and effectively. When roots, leaves, and stems come into direct contact with the solution, the minerals from potatoes, B vitamins from rice, and antibacterial compounds from turmeric penetrate through the leaf and stem surfaces, entering the vascular system. From there, the nutrients are transported throughout the plant, nourishing each cell. This soaking process not only stimulates the growth of new roots and revives weakened orchids, but also strengthens resistance, keeps leaves green, stems firm, and builds a solid foundation for new shoots and healthy flowering. The leaves of Phalaenopsis orchids are thick, fleshy, and glossy, usually growing symmetrically at the base, serving as both the lungs and the nutrient reservoir of the plant. They not only perform photosynthesis to generate energy for the entire orchid, but also store water, minerals, and essential nutrients. During growth, healthy green leaves play a vital role in sustaining strong roots, sturdy stems, and the development of flower spikes. More importantly, leaves act as a reserve of stored nutrients that feed and support the flowers when the plant enters its blooming stage. For this reason, protecting the leaves from pests, sunburn, or rot is the top priority for orchid growers. A strong and healthy leaf system ensures stable growth, quick recovery, and allows Phalaenopsis orchids to produce vibrant, long-lasting blooms. An extremely important thing for those who are new to growing orchids is to process the growing medium. In today's video, I use pine bark as a growing medium for orchids. I soak the pine bark in this fertilizer solution for 10 to 15 minutes to kill bacteria and mold, and at the same time help the pine bark absorb enough water to stabilize the humidity when planting. I dilute the remaining solution with water and use it to water other orchids. If you are an orchid lover, take care of them with all the love you have for them. Depending on your environment, there are many different growing methods. Today, I will guide you through a method of growing orchids that requires little watering, which can be called semi-hydroponics. If you grow orchids indoors, this method is very convenient for you. On the contrary, if you grow them outdoors, this method is not suitable because when the orchid pot is outdoors, the weather is always changing, rain and sun. It will be difficult for you to control the amount of water in the pot, leading to the orchid roots being flooded. Please comment below. Can you tell me where you are and what the climate is like where you live? I use a cup to simulate a mini greenhouse. This helps keep the humidity stable, creating favorable conditions for orchid growth. Orchids thrive in environments that are airy, moderately humid, and gently lit. The ideal place for them is where there is filtered light, not too harsh, but not too shady, and good air circulation to minimize fungal diseases. The growing medium should be well draining, able to retain just enough moisture without waterlogging, so roots can breathe and absorb nutrients effectively. For newly planted orchids, extra care is required. They must be protected from direct strong sunlight, which can burn the leaves, and from overwatering, which can cause tender roots to rot. Concentrated fertilizers should also be avoided, as they may shock the plant. Instead, allow the orchid time to adapt to its new environment by maintaining stable humidity, watering moderately, and keeping it in a breezy spot. Once established, orchids will develop strong roots, firm green leaves, and be ready for long-term growth and future blooming. Now, Let's take a look at the results after 15 days. Wow, the orchid's root system is growing vigorously, and its leaves have become greener and fresher. This transformation clearly shows the effectiveness of the natural fertilizer solution made from potatoes, rice, and turmeric. The nutrients from potatoes provide abundant energy, helping new roots stretch out strong and healthy, while the B vitamins in rice stimulate cell division and encourage new shoots to emerge quickly. Turmeric, with its natural antibacterial properties, protects the roots and leaves from fungal diseases, allowing the plant not only to recover, but also to build stronger resistance. Thanks to this powerful combination, the orchid has regained its vitality, no longer wilted, but instead vibrant and thriving. This is the essential first step for the plant to continue growing steadily and preparing for a brilliant blooming season ahead. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end. If you found it helpful, please support by giving it a like and subscribing to the channel to join me on this orchid care journey. See you again in the next videos with more exciting and useful tips.